So, time. How much of your day or how much of your life do you think is wasted on checking your phone to see what time it is? See how long you have until it's time to wake up, time to go to bed, time to get ready for work, time for a break, time to go home. How much time do you have between going home and going to bed? Do you have enough time to do the stuff you need to do that day? We spend more time worrying about how much time we have than using it and utilizing it for the best things in life. And if you think about it, time with your family, time spent with friends, time spent driving across country or on a plane or on vacations, experiencing life. That is time that you consider valuable and used wisely, right? It wasn't a waste of time. I lost a lot of time. Most addicts lose a lot of time. Passing out, being sick, chasing the drug, being numb and barely remembering. Most of those years, I wasted a lot of time. And you don't get that back. You don't get to buy more time. You don't get to have spare time from life. Everything you do is your life. So do you want to use your time and spend it with your children, your loved ones, the people that mean something to you? Or do you want to waste it? What's wasting it? Everybody's life is different. Everybody's choices are different. Everybody's doing life different. But the one thing is, we all have in common, we may live a different amount of time, but we all have the ability to do what we want with it. There is, however, time that I feel, in my opinion, that you need to devote to certain things. And of course, everybody has different priorities in life. But your family, your loved ones, your children, they should be that priority. So then what do you do if you're an addict and you were high and numb and blacking out for years at a time? You can't get that back. You can't get a do-over. You don't get that mulligan. You don't get to start over. You don't get to say, oh, I was just kidding. Let's rewind the tape. It doesn't happen. So when you have time, use it wisely. Remember how many times you were told that when you were in elementary school? Use this time wisely. You get your little check or you don't. I lost a lot of time. I wasted a lot of time on drugs, on numbing, on trying to forget bad things that happened in time, in my past. You can't change it. So why relive it over and over and over again? You remember it so you don't relive it, but you're doomed to repeat the past if you don't acknowledge, fix, and move on. Why live in a loop? Why live in a loop? Why go right back to square one? Why go back to the starting? Because you're not gonna. You never get to start over again. You may have a fresh start, but it's not the same because you still have the experiences of your past to teach you what not to do in the future. Stop worrying about how much time you have or how much time you're wasting or how much time you have to sleep, to fix something. Use your time to love to care for people. Use time to create a future for your family, for your children, for your children's children. To leave your footprint on this earth. I don't want to be known as that heroin addict, that shitty mom that picked drugs over her family. I want to be known for helping people, for being a good mother, for being a good wife, sister, friend, maybe one day a boss. That's what I'm working towards. Use your time and be grateful for the time you get, because we're not all given the same amount. We could be given less to start and still screw it up and ruin and waste a bunch of it. I don't want to be bitter or ungrateful for the rest of my life. I want to be happy. But you need to be grateful for the time you have with the people that you love. Because it can be taken away. And you don't get to decide what other people's time consists of. So make sure you use your time wisely. Bye, guys.